It's Lyndsay Allison back with another video. And yes, I did it. I finally moved. And it really got me thinking about what moving has the power to awaken in regards to minimalism and a minimalist life. For me, I've considered myself a minimalist for many years now, and well, after the big move, I have been forced to the realization that I was not as much of a minimalist as I may have thought. Anyway, after this particular walk, it was time to make that move a reality. The first aspect of my move that forced me to see from a different angle the stuff that I had was once they came and packed it all up and put it in boxes. And looking around at all of those boxes, I was a bit dumbfounded. How could I have that much stuff? How could my few curated items need all of those boxes to fit in? That was the first inclination that this move was going to teach me something about my things. Because the freshness that can be ignited when we are going to a new place can be massive. Everything feels new, everything can be exciting, and everything wakes up in our mind. Things that didn't seem possible before seem absolutely doable now. New paint colors, new plans, new ideas. It's never ending. But then our stuff shows up and it takes over the entire space. And our stuff is our history. It is a little reminder that our perspectives aren't quite as fresh as we think. At least not until we go through that stuff. My things have reminded me that the extra stuff I have is decisions that I have put off, decisions that I wasn't comfortable with making, and decided, why not wait for another day? And that's where I am now, surrounded by decisions that I put away in a space that was big enough to do that. And now I'm settling into a space that is much smaller than where I came from. And that has got me really thinking about society and how we think that a bigger place is better. And let me tell you, I truly believe that as we get older, a smaller place should be more covetable. A smaller place gently reminds us every day that those little decisions that are so easy to put off in a bigger space, it reminds us, why not just make it? It's a little decision. It also allows us to connect with our space in a way that is so fruitful and calming. Even as a minimalist in a larger space, the one that I came from, I did not know what everything I had. I didn't know where everything was. There were little nooks and crannies that I had things that I was gonna deal with tomorrow. And I think that's natural for everyone, even people who are more curated in their possessions. But if you have a smaller space, it's easier not to get bogged down by the stuff and the later. I think it's a kindness. And I think now that I have gone smaller, I'm in the process of getting rid of the decisions that I had been leaving. I think the next place that we get, I think I will go smaller or stay the same. I love a little space. I don't need much. And as I get older, I realize more strongly what I need and what I don't need. And frankly, most of it, I don't need. And the more I know what I have, the more seamlessly I feel like I can change and grow. And the more I'm able to infuse my own contentment and certainty into my space and into my life, without all the extra room for confusion and uncertainty. So now I'm just fixing up my place and getting rid of extra and making it all work, which honestly is one of my greatest joys. I love making my space my joy. So that's what I'm up to, just making my productive and inspirational. And I think the biggest gift in this move is the smaller space. Everything is different, and I miss the bubbling brook and the lake and the trails just a few steps away from my home. But also, I'm just getting to know the town I'm in now, and I know that I will continue to find little pieces of magic here as well. So I'll keep you posted and share with you my home as it gets settled and my perspective on minimalism as it continues to change in this ever-changing life. Having less stuff and less space is a way of keeping in touch with yourself. As your desires and need change, it's much harder not to notice that. Because chances are, if one desire or need wanes, another might wax. And with fewer things around us and knowing more fully what we do have, the transition can be so much easier and more exciting. And isn't that the beauty of a move and of a minimalist life? When we let go of one thing, we have the opportunity to grab hold of something else. Thank you guys so much for listening and for going on the journey with me. Also, let me know your experiences from living in smaller or larger homes, and let me know what you think we should make a video on next. Like, subscribe, and share. It means the world to my tiny channel. And thanks so much for your support. Talk to you soon. Bye.